Morning, Krishy. Come here, Krishy. Let's get you hooked up. What? Good morning, everyone. It is my first day off in a very long time, and it feels great. I woke up pretty early, of course, but was able to fall back asleep for a while. Crusher got me up earlier than I wanted to, but it's okay. I just went back to sleep, and I felt great, and I feel very well rested. I went to bed at like 10 last night. And I feel great. It's like 8 o'clock now and I feel awesome. The people I nanny for asked me to work this morning at 6:30 and I was like, I can't. I just cannot wake up early one more day. I can't do it. I wake up early tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day and I can't. What you're hearing is Crusher eating as quickly as possible. Okay, so today I will be lounging, I will be relaxing, I will be chilling, but I also want to give this place a quick clean, and I want to take you guys on a tour of this place. I'm just going to be like tidying up, doing some laundry, and then I'll take you through a tour, and hopefully it'll be clean enough that I'll feel like good about the tour, because right now it hasn't been that clean, and I've been feeling like I didn't want to show you it because it's so not clean, but I'm just going to commit to it today. We're going to do a tour, and we're just going to get through it. Because you know what? Here's the thing. It's not always clean. And it started off really clean, and I clean it all the time. But I happen to live with a pig who tracks in a lot of sand, who likes to rearrange, who likes to pull things down, who likes to make little nests all over the place. And I'm also, like, not always the cleanest, like, most organized person. So, you know what? I'm going to give you a realistic tour of what it looks like. Anyway, join me as I do that for you. That's the door. Crusher tries to get in, and so she just, like, pulls at the door constantly. Watch. I just want you to take a look at this. Crusher pulled my blanket off of my bed, and there are feathers everywhere right now. Look at this. Damn it, Crusher. This is like the 14th place she's ripped my blanket. Let's sew it. I'm not happy. This is not your blanket. It's not. This is also why I can't have a clean place, because if I leave my blanket on my bed made nicely like I like it, Crusher will pull it all down. She'll pull everything off of my bed down into her little nest that she makes for herself. Stop! Get out! Get out of the house! And this is also why I feel like I'm going freaking crazy every day. Is because living with her in such a close space where she does not respect my things. Why would she? It's like, it's just too much. You'd think I'd be used to all this by now, but I'm not. I still get annoyed. Hey guys, so it has been a few hours since I last checked in. I got some laundry done. I cleaned the house. I went into town, did my errands. So we're back and I want to show you my room. So welcome to my room. Right here when you walk in, I have some mask storage and some water so I can spray my plant. Just give the roots a spray. I've had a few plants that have died, unfortunately, because Crusher knocks them down and eats them, or I put them outside to get some sun and raccoons eat them. It's hard to keep a plant alive around here, but I'm trying my best still. I got some leave-in conditioner and then also like a little jar of pens and scissors and stuff because I always end up needing them and they're never where I want them to be. So over here, I had this as my closet. I needed some hanging storage and there's nowhere in here to hang, so I thought about buying like one of those racks for your clothes, but then I also needed some sort of like window treatment for over here because there's no blinds or curtains, and it's not necessarily that I need it to be black out in here, but the house is just right there, and so like little kids can just like look in whenever they want. So I don't know, like if I'm getting changed or whatever, like I just want my privacy. So instead I put this rod up here. It's from IKEA. I took it out of my studio at my mom's, put that up, and now just hang all my clothes from it. And it's nice to like hang even things like a hair towel or like sweatshirts and flannels, my purse, my bra, you know, like random stuff. Like this is hair scarves, belts. You can just kind of hang everything on it. So it was kind of cool. Of course, like aesthetically, I don't love it, but I was only going to be here for a few months and this was really practical. Now that I've been here for like 6 months, I'm like, I should have just done something more aesthetic. But anyway, there's a million things I would change about this place if I was living in here full time. And if I'm here next summer, then maybe we will do that. But for now, it works perfectly. I really like it. It turned out really well. Over here's my bed. I have a queen size bed. It's really comfortable, no complaints. I have it up on locks so I could fit totes underneath it. And so in the totes I have some craft supplies, I have my sewing machines, I have like some extra like bigger coats or like boots or things like that, like alternative clothes that I had like a summer one and now I have like a winter one. I also have the rug that was supposed to be in here, but Crusher kept like messing with the rug, so I couldn't have a rug, which I want a rug because it would just tie it together. But and also my laundry bin, which is just a clear tote, but it works well for me for now. Again, it's all temporary, so it's not like I was furnishing this place top to bottom. Over here we have all of my like beauty care products. I just have them on display so it's easy for me to grab. And I put them over here so they're not in the way at all. Like they're just kind of out of the way because my bed's here. These are just shelves that I got at IKEA years and years ago that I just put up and they work perfectly fine. I mean, they're pretty filled right now, but it kind of rotates and changes. Again, like living here full time, I would probably get like clothes storage so you don't have to see them, but again, works out, I'm not complaining. Also, that's a picture that Andrew drew for me for my birthday. There's a whole backstory of why it's a jackal, but it's a really meaningful and special gift, so that was really nice of him. Up there I have some prints that I got back in New Jersey that I really love, and I never went ahead and framed them because I couldn't find a frame that I really wanted, so I ended up just leaving them in their plastic for now. Those light up, which are really cool. I love those little lights at night. They're like super moody. This light is really cool. It's just some like bulbs. I really like it. I didn't put that in there, that was already here. Over next to the bed I have an extra flower from when I did my flower crown. I have my phone charger, which is actually like, it's supposed to fit on your car window or like car windshield, but I just stuck it to the window and it works perfectly here. Now I have like a stand for my phone at night, which is nice for like when I play my white noise or whatever. And then I have some little crafting stuff that I just need quickly when I'm in bed, and my tarot set, and that's like a really special tarot set to me that my friend just got me. Thanks, Kara. That was so nice of her. She got me the set, and then Andrew got the book that goes along with it for me, which was really, really sweet. And Kara buys her own tarot. You're not supposed to. I'm sure you can. She has, and she's fine. But like, I'm too superstitious for that, so if it were made, I wouldn't buy my own tarot. That's why I didn't have tarot for a long time. Anyway, moving on. This awesome painting is from my friend James Ryan. He's an extremely talented artist. He does really beautiful paintings as well as collages, and this is one of his collages. James had an art show here at the end of June, and we totally just fell in love with this piece, and I wanted to buy it from him and support him, and instead he said, well, why don't we do an artist trade? So I actually traded one of my art pieces for this one, and I'm so glad I did because I think it just looks amazing above my bed. I love looking at it every day. It's so inspiring to me, and I just think he's so talented, and it's like on this cool board, and it's so cool. I love it so much. One of my favorite pieces I own, and I love the piece that I gave him. I was a little sad to give it away because I loved it so much, but it's really opened a lot of doors, like doing artist trades and letting him know that I was also an artist, because like, how are people going to know if you don't tell them? So then I've been now included in art shows that he's hosted, so I'm really glad we did that trade because I got this awesome piece out of it, and then I also get to show my work. So that's pretty awesome. This is my air conditioner. So at least in the summer this has air conditioning, because it got hot here this summer. Really not that hot, but you know, compared to Texas, but it did get hot, so it was nice having the air conditioning. You only need it on for like 5 minutes when you're in here because it gets cool fast. Same with the heater. Then these are the extra flowers I had from that flower crown I made. So I just put them up here in like a nice little arrangement, and it looks pretty. My mirror, my lovely mirror. This was already here, and I really liked it. I actually brought a mirror from New Jersey and then ended up not needing it and forgot about it and left it outside for the whole summer. So now it's all warped and I feel awful about it, but oh well. What are you gonna do? I have a fridge in here, but I never use it because I do all my cooking in there. So I used it at one point for just like seltzers, but like even then it was just like a pain in the ass to open, and like I don't use it. I literally don't use it. So if I'm here again, I'm gonna get rid of it because I literally never used it. And then I have my flower crown as this little arrangement up here. My Doc Martens, which I refuse to put on the ground because I do not want Crusher messing with them. And then just some of my supplements as well as her pig treats up here. This is my coat for the fall. TV, it's a great TV. It's a smart TV. It works great. But the Wi-Fi doesn't really reach out here, so I can't really use it. So I just use my computer, which is fine. No complaints, honestly. And then we're back to the front door. So I keep Crusher's food down here on the floor, but honestly it's been floating around lately because this is like pig proof. She can't get in it. I can keep it on the floor and she won't get in it. She moves it around, whatever. But lately she's been able to get into it, and she eats a lot of her food at once, and it's not good for her. So I've had to like keep it on my bed. I have to keep it. I kept it outside for a while, and then it got moldy and I had to throw away food. So it kind of just floats around right now. Not ideal, but what are you going to do? She gets into everything. This is her area that I keep as her bed. I just took all her blankets out to shake them all out because she tracks in so much sand. I need to get her a new bed. I've had 2 different beds for her this summer, and she destroyed both of them. So I refused to get her another bed, and then I was told about this bed from Canine Ballistics. It's really expensive, but it's made of Kevlar, so they can't mess with it. So I really want to get that for her for Christmas, so then that way she just has a bed, because I feel awful that she sleeps on just like a few blankets and towels, but like, what am I supposed to do? I can't keep buying her a bed every 2 weeks when she destroys it, you know? Anyway, so yeah, that's my place. It's small, it's really small, but I really love it, and it's really comfortable and cozy, and has been like really great for Crusher and I. So, yeah, I would definitely come back here and live here again. I also just like love nannying for the family in exchange for my rent, which I think is really cool. And it's just been a great experience for me. It was good for me to be on my own for a little bit. As much as I miss living with Andrew, it was nice to just like have my own space. Took that stressor of like living with someone in a small situation. It took that element of stress out of my life for a while, which was nice. So it was really good for me to live on my own. And I honestly didn't really have people over here because it was like my safe zone, like by myself. My mom stayed with me at one point. And then I had like my friends to see what this place was all about, but like I really didn't invite that many people in, and I'm glad that I did it that way because I really like just having my own zone. But yeah, so this is my place. Thank you for visiting and checking it out with me. So there's Crusher. I'm not letting her inside right now because she was making a mess. That's her bed. So this is the outside. I wish it was like all dolled up and cute for you, but this is what it looks like on the regular. Unfortunately, that flower box fell off. I haven't really known what to do with it. Crusher put all her blankets on the porch and made a bed, so I'm just leaving her there. This table is so great. It's like this beautiful cane table that they didn't need in their house anymore, so I get to have it out here, and I do like my sewing out here. Yeah, it's just beautiful because you're like in nature. It's like we're in town, but you also like have all this nature around. I have this sick rocking chair too, but there's not like a ton of room for it up there, so I just keep it down here. Crusher's food. Crusher loves to play with tarps, so she has a tarp and her old food bag, and I promise that I clean this up all the time, but Crusher just keeps knocking it down, so then it's just there. That's this is my place, and it's so beautiful, and I love it.